Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Now today's video is going to be a candle review, and this is a candle I bought in Clinton's and they were doing 2 for £10, and I thought I've got to try these. So 2 for £10, and the candle company or the brand is Langley Home. So this is the candle I'm talking about. So quite a large candle, and this is in the fragrance vanilla. I've got a blinking mouthful. Vanilla cinnamon brulee. So that is the fragrance. It says baked cinnamon infused with creamy vanilla sweetness, and that, if anyone knows me, that is right up my street. It really is. So this is 18 ounces and it has 1 wick. Does it say anything else? Not really. Nope. So anyway, as I said, I picked these up in Clinton's and they were 2 for £10. So for the size of the jar and the size of the product you're getting, I thought it was an absolute steal. So let's get into the look of the candle. It looks pretty basic. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Yankee Candle Simply Home sort of ranges and all those kind of ones. So quite basic, not offensive, but pretty basic. It's not an expensive looking candle. The jar's quite nice, I'll give it that, you know, but yeah, not an expensive looking candle. Now, on cold sniff, oh, gorgeous, lovely, creamy scent. I mean, these scents from Langley Home are not as authentic as some of the other brands, but I didn't expect them to be for the price. So you do get a slightly more artificial scent with these candles, but for £5, who cares? So anyway, the scent I picked up on was definitely cinnamon and vanilla. I didn't really pick up too much of like the brulee caramel too much, but I just picked up on vanilla and cinnamon mainly, and it was a pretty strong scent. It was actually, my boyfriend picked it up and he was like, Gemma, you're gonna like this one. I was like, give it to me, you know. So I really liked it. One thing I would say, if you're gonna pick these up, please try and get a candle with the wick that is scented. This is pretty scented, this one, but a lot of them aren't, and you are going to get a bit more of a not as good of a clean burn if it's not scented. Now let's get into the burn. When I first lit this, I had quite a few issues with tunnelling, mainly on one side because the wick wasn't scented that great. It wasn't terrible, not that great. So what I did foil it, and that did help. But do you know what? I actually got a rather strong scent with this. It was like a warm, creamy vanilla cinnamon scent. Nothing to shout out about, but still a nice scent, and I did quite like it and I did enjoy it. Now in the beginning, I actually struggled a bit with getting like I said, a clean, deep, identical wax pool, because I tend to have a little bit of tunnelling on one side, so you're getting a little bit of wax build up on one side. I foiled it and that helped it, but then it still seemed to happen a little bit. And then one other thing I did get, you do get quite a lot of smoking with this, so you need to make sure you trim your wick, and you will need to like clean and wipe around the edge of the jar after each use, unless you're not bothered about having a load of soot. I personally just can't stand it, so that's what I did. Now the actual burn improved around about halfway down, and I actually got about halfway down and almost solid, you know, really good wax pull. So I was actually quite shocked. And the further down it went, even though there are some rings around the side, a few, not many, a few around the side, the wax pull was actually pretty good from around about here on. So not a bad candle, and yeah, it burned all the way down to the end, and I could smell it throughout. So if you're looking for a candle that's not going to blow you away scent wise, you're not going to get the best burn, but you want a cheap candle that you're actually going to smell, because the thing is, I'd rather have a candle that, even though the burn isn't great and maybe the fragrance isn't as authentic as I'd like, I want to smell it. The problem I have with some more well-known brands, on cold sniff they smell beautiful, and you're like, oh, I've got to pick these up, and then you burn them and you can't smell anything, and it's so disappointing. So I'd rather spend £5 on a candle that isn't going to have a great burn, but I can smell it, but not the most authentic scent, than spend £20–25 on a candle which looks great, looks gorgeous, you know, smells gorgeous on cold sniff, burn it, you can't smell a damn thing, and also you get tunnelling. So I know what I'd prefer. So would I pick this up again? I definitely would. For £5 you can't moan, you really can't. So maybe when I next go to Clinton's again, if they've got the 2 for £10, I might try a couple more. I did try the strawberries and cream one, and I did prefer this to the strawberries and cream, so I'll give them that much. But if you're looking for a super duper cheap candle, pick this up, and just make sure the wick is as scented as it possibly can be. And on my last burn, this is just what I was left with. So not too bad, not too bad. But my one tip would be try and get a wick that is as scented as possible. So hope you enjoyed my review of this candle from Langley Home. Please subscribe if you're new. I'd love for you to, you know, look at all my other candle reviews that I'll be having coming up, candle and wax, because I am a candle and wax addict. I really, really am. So I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.